Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, 75435, the long-awaited CIS MTT. We did have that little blister bag, which was really great colors and worked well. Love to see this printed piece. Not a big fan of stickers, just not. Maybe because I can't put them on, maybe because they sometimes don't ship in the package. All sorts of reasons. Pick your favorite. I will be honest, I was rather critical of this when I first saw it and did the short. Not in a big way, but size. It's all about size. So this video is going to be probably made long because I want to do a little size comparison against other MTTs. But I think the MTT, apparently in all of its itinerations, is probably my favorite Lego set. Ayla Sakura, she's back. And we have Captain Fly. So the 327th, one of my personal absolute favorites. Why? Because you couldn't get them. I got mine through Clone Army Customs, and I also found, you remember that little blister pack had the little build and a couple clones in there, but it had the yellow commander. Well, you just changed his helmet out, or actually not really do a whole lot. You had the 3 dots, but that was it. He looked like 327th. That was really cool, I thought. Anyways, this is a beautiful figure. I do like the new figures. The helmets are okay, but I'm old. I like the old stuff best. Really great to see the pauldron back, and this is such a durable way to do it. The printing is beautiful, crisp. Everything looks great. Really, really digging that. It's great to see the assassin droids back, or commando droids. I always like the eye sockets or the eye lacombe, and they just look good. I like the color. And sometimes I like that. I really enjoy that Lego separates its generations. Yellow flesh, natural flesh, different tones of gray from 2003 on back. I kind of like that. It's, whether intentional or not, they're kind of looking out for the collector. Brown assassin droids, or that rust color, as opposed to this new color. Stuff like that. Megaphone blasters, still available. Good looking stab, actually, all in all. Not oversized, clean and simple. That works. It goes in the back of the MTT. Now the MTT. It's nice that they still got some things right. Profile looks good. Not too far off the ground like some of the customs out there. But this is a hard color to customize, no doubt about it. Really appreciate this being printed. I really, really do. You'll see this dark turquoise piece. That's a substitute because this one came to me without stickers and without the 1x3 and dark red blue. Borrowed these stickered pieces from a friend. It's got a little bit of wrinkling there, but that's okay. He already had the set. Kind of a lacking of greebling here, in my opinion. And where's the vents and stuff up here? Anyways, at least these stubs have been shortened appropriately. And we got stud shooters here. Do we have some shoot on? Sure we do. Let's go with, you remember when we used actual stud shooters? Now they're using these towels. Doesn't work. It works. This is definitely a little on the small side here. We'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, the biggest thing that kind of surprised me about this is the construction. Normally they're brick built or they're plated with Technic, which this one has Technic, but you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Yeah. And these are the weapons. These are the weapon racks, and it's very hollow, and I absolutely know why that is. It's because this system in here can bind up. You would have to break the whole model apart to get to it otherwise. Let's go to the system. First of all, I'm sorry, it looks like a little smokestack, or actually it looks like a Fram air filter with maybe a Mr. Gasket lid on it for an off-road rig, but you know, that's actually a little novel. It's not on the side here because of the plates. So let's look at the greatest feature this one set has to offer. And it does drop. It's only 6 droids, but let's face it, there's not a lot of room in here. We've seen that before. The chain, though, pulls it shut, so it's kind of cool. I mean, no doubt about it. This is actually, I'll be honest, It's a good set. I specifically say good set, not a great set, not a fantastic set, especially in light of the retail price. But it's a good set. I think Lego did a great job on this one. I like the colors. I like this one much better than the 2015. I keep referring to it. I need to dig it out, but frankly, I put it away so I wouldn't have to look at it. I really dislike it that much. The colors on it actually are nice, and the shape of it's not bad, but it's just so small. But this one, well, person, where's the pilot go? It goes inside of here, just like always. There he is. He's laying down and getting a sauna or something. I gave him both the curved arms because there's really no room for him. He does have a screen, but he's just sort of got his feet on it. I don't know. And they had to make it smaller, and even then, the retail price is still where it's at. But all in all, I think the model works. I do believe that it would, like all MTTs, look better to have in a group of 3, probably, especially for a monk. And that's where the problem comes in. Let's go back in time. 25 years to the year 2000, to the first MTT. Lots of gray, lots of that weird brown and that old gray and green and all kinds of stuff. It looks kind of awful, but it was kind of the way to go at the time. And this set, like all the other ones, look best when it's in groups. Anyways, so the hidden features it has, which are not at all canon. It's got a little gun in here that swings out. It's actually the robot arm with a pistol. Has nice greebling on the back, really. So you could do a mock with this, I suppose. And it opens up in the back. Not a lot going on, you don't think. Ooh, the front. Yeah, I forgot about it. When I first opened the set and looked at it, I was reminded of one of the antique toasters, you know. You put the bread in and then you slap it shut. Anyways, where we're going to with this, and remember, this has got very similar play features, but it's just not the same. You have to manually lift this, and then you reach in here and you pull this out. Stay. Oh, wait a minute. 6 guns. The megaphones are still here. And we got 6 droids. It's the same number. Wow. But it seems like this is a bigger unit. Yeah, it is. Also, this has a hidden play feature. Back in those days, some people say dark days, but Lego liked to put different play features in. That's a play feature, but this is actually pretty cool. The gunship had a similar one. It all opens up into a command base with printed pieces and those trans neon orange. It's a very cool little play set. Absolutely not canon. It even has little windows and stuff. But it's cool. This goes back to the days of a child, let's just say, or maybe an adult would have one set and would have to make it all about that play set. Personally, this one too, I think I have like 3 of them. I did have 3 of that one video alone. They look better in groups too. Now, what I want to see is this one come back. I want to see the CIS colors in this, and I want to see the back of this raised up and squared off like some of those custom models. This is where it's at, and this is where my problem is. And you're probably saying, well, you know, it's just the size. The reason the MTT is so popular with fans of both the movie and in the Lego world and in the vintage toy world is the size of it. It's the sheer mass of this massive tank transport. And you can have all the coolest features. You can be just like the movie, but until you have something that at least resembles in universe, and this really doesn't. It's still way too small, but at least this has real heft, and the construction, and it looks better. It needs to be massive. Thank you, Captain Bly. Anyways, until they can do that, the colors look great. I think that the play feature of this guy is really, really great. I mean, it's just not big enough. It just isn't big enough. I mean, look at that. It's still blocky. It just doesn't have the mass. So for my personal mock, if I want a CIS unit, I'm going to have to go for a custom. And I probably don't have enough imagination to come up with that curviness, especially with the colors these have with that stripe that runs down the side. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Either I just not have it and have more of those, or I don't know. But this gives me some ideas. I do still like this, and in all honesty, I still say it's a good set. And I was prepared to not like it, especially after paying that price for it. I was really prepared, like, oh my goodness. But you know what? I think Lego did a good job with this set. If this is the only set you have, you're fine. If you want to have 3 of these, and these are all the same scale, you'll be fine. If you try to mix and match, it will be a problem. The 2015 one is similar in size, but even it's a little bit bigger. And that's the problem. I understand prices are going up and stuff is happening, but I don't know. Anyways, really appreciate the views out there. It's this great community. I really got talky on this one, but y'all stay safe. Till next time, ciao.